and they watch people that they love get incarcerated, get caught up on drugs, not have access to rehab, and these young people here are watching 22 of their friends not have access to affordable housing. In my son's classroom at John Moffat Elementary School, they don't have one computer in the classroom.
That's what they do.
Not in your classroom, but in other rooms.
Yeah, they have a computer.
And we have to begin to put a face on these issues, not abstractly get up here and talk about statistics. These are the kids we're talking about that suffer when the billions of dollars are spent on the war to kill other poor people in other parts of the world. These are the children that are concretely suffering right now. So what can you do? Don't just write up your flyers. Don't just go out on the marches. Damn it, come to Kensington. We're moving families into abandoned properties. We're helping families stay in foreclosed homes. You'll be hearing about Moya and the struggle to hold on to her foreclosed property. And we're trying to feed people. And we're trying to do as many things as we possibly can with nothing. You can't get people involved in a movement, damn it, if they can't even figure out how to eat and stay alive. And so we're past the point where we're going to stop dishing out statistics. And while we fight and raise our voices and go on marches, we're going to figure out how to feed these people. Figure out how to house these people. And figure out how to take our country back. And so we're here today begging you that while you speak out, while you demonstrate, that you also join us in Kensington to help people concretely stay alive. I'll be there. Thank you very much.
Love and respect, everyone. This is RoxanneGrinage, HireLyrics.org. Today is October 10th, 2010, 10-10-10. And we are here to support our respected President, Barack Obama, in his Moving America Forward rally to galvanize the vote and stress how important it is that we vote in these midterm elections. Our specialized voter constituency is here to raise consciousness of our open letter to all of our candidates and lobbyist groups supporting our candidates to please recognize the existence of a large voter constituency that is created by state agency employee misconduct, Department of Human Services, with financially revenue-driven corruption in our state courts. And then a court reform state of emergency exists as a result of systematic abuse of immunity language in 1983 Civil Rights Act. So quite briefly, I just wanted to share with you, we are using the free and low-cost services of the internet technologies to not only collaborate, but to demonstrate an administrative solutions tool, which we are calling the prototype U.S. Citizens Control Public Docket Database, whereby standard presentation, regardless of who you know or what you have, you can publicly post verified incident reporting that connects relationships and tracks the evolution of crime so that eventually we can leverage individual accountability, not complaining about any existing laws, policies, and procedures, as much as we hold evidence of individual accountability for state agency employee misconduct that does in fact defraud our economy and constitute a U.S. economy fraud, child slaughter, court reform, state of emergency. We are asking our candidates and all lobbyists who support our candidates to recognize that all family court and DHS decisions are not in the best interest of children and families, and thereby should not be enforced by ethical public officials, elected officials. Citizens Campaign galvanized voter clout of federal crime victims created by corruption in government. We debuted our Citizens Campaign yesterday around the mall area, the Gallery Mall area in Center City. We transmitted to the President, First Lady Michelle Obama, with courtesy copy to Mr. Eric Holder, our third submission of due diligence representing verified evidence presented by 322 families nationwide and 42 families here in Philadelphia County who suffered corruption and government victimizations, having their children kidnapped for profit of DHS contractors. There's more than 200 of them. And I'm just going to read you a synopsis of this. It's published at www.HireLyrics.org. And our message is quite simple. Dear respected President of the United States, Barack Obama, dear First Lady Michelle Obama, in her esteemed capacity for caring about quality of life for the American family, and in her 9/21/10 announced capacity for lobbying the interests of Democratic Party candidates via WhiteHouse.gov form, we also sent and we ask for everyone to support the passing of the bipartisan proposed on 7/26/2010 Pennsylvania Public Integrity Commission, which will give broader authorities to our Pennsylvania lawmakers to enact investigations for fraud reports where existing elected officials are reluctant to look into investigations of fraud report crossing every industry, not just DHS, but parking authority, PHA, and so on. There exists a voting constituency of working-class, student, and impoverished families having specialized interests as crime victims created by official corruption, fraud, civil rights felonies inflicted. We have used free and low-cost services of the Internet to develop standard access to administrative solutions tools which gather evidence, depositions, and witness testimony, count victims, measure economy fraud and career theft costs, measure intent of culpability, competency of official corruption assailants to responsibly verify, document, and whistleblow a nationwide child slaughter, U.S. economy fraud, court reform, state of emergency. Today, we read this on September 24th, 2010, across the street from Philadelphia Family Courthouse, 1801 Vine Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we stand beneath the angels' fountain, having faith in Psalm 91, for he shall give his angels a command concerning you to lift you up, lest you cast your foot against any stone, representing 322 families nationwide and 42 Pennsylvania families who beseech our elected officials and those lobbying the interests of candidates to please recognize our quality of life impacting special interests as a voter constituency characterized by state court family division with state agency DHS with budget crisis compromised, municipality corruption. Complete text is at www.HireLyrics.org. You can contact me if you need help.